Why the heck does probate take so long? If you're an executor in New York or New Jersey, you may already be wondering why the process feels like it's dragging on forever. The truth is, probate is rarely quick. It's not just about filing the will and then moving on. It is a legal process. And in New York, New Jersey, there are multiple moving parts that can slow things down. I know it can feel overwhelming. You've lost a loved one, and instead of grieving, you're tangled up with court filings, deadlines, and maybe even family disputes. Many clients tell me probate feels like we're trying to hurry up and then waiting. Truly, the administrative process overall after someone's passing is like that because you're not working consistently, but it can last up to 18 months. I am 𝗲𝗲𝗍𝗶𝗃, an estate planning attorney in New York and New Jersey, and my team helps families every day through estate planning and probate administration. If you're feeling stuck in the process, know that you're not alone, and there are ways to make it smoother. So the reality is probate isn't designed to be fast. You're dealing with a court. And a few big reasons, right? There could be just a backlog in the court. Excuse me. Sometimes the clerks just have a pile of probate applications that they need to get to, especially in the summertime, seems to slow down. And it can just sit there, possibly even for months. There's always going to be a period of time, at least in most states. I know in New York and New Jersey, there's a 7 and/or I think it's 9-month waiting period for creditors to be able to file a claim against the estate. So distributions to the beneficiaries shouldn't really take place till that's complete. Otherwise, you as the responsible party can be held left on the hook for those valid expenses. You know, if you give that out to one of the family members, there's no assurance that they haven't spent it if you later find out you need to get it back. Family disputes certainly can delay things dramatically. Family or other, parties making a dispute against the will and the distribution. That's litigation, and that can take a really long time. Our firm doesn't get involved in that, but these are sometimes issues that do delay. Utilizing a trust, while it doesn't guarantee the avoidance of litigation, it is less likely because there's not already a process in the court system via the filing of the will as a core estate plan, because the trust is the core and it's outside, it's a private document outside of the court. And then paperwork and dealing with expenses also takes time, right? The person responsible has to kind of try to collect all of the information to understand what accounts exist there, what claims need to be filed, what debts are valid and should be paid, whether they have to file estate or inheritance tax return. New Jersey's an inheritance tax, estate possible estate tax. Wait, New Jersey inheritance tax, New York a possible estate tax. I know I said something funny, so I just wanted to restate it. So those things need to be taken care of, let alone income taxes and those expenses that need to be paid out before distributions to everybody. And keep in mind that at the court level itself, if any item of the paperwork is slightly incorrect, they're going to want you to redo it. They'll reject it and ask you to start from square one with the new things that they want. And that can happen even if you send them everything, because every county is a little different, even though it should be state run. Who am I to guess? All of these things really do add up, and that's why probates stretch on and on and on. The good news, you really don't have to do it by yourself. You can get a probate attorney who can guide you through these steps and keep things moving forward and try to avoid all those little small errors and hiccups that can happen. It's not foolproof, but at least we know how to dig our way through it. And think of it this way, right? Probate is always going to take time, but with the right help, you can shorten that timeline and just keep it as smooth as possible. Again, I'm 𝗲𝗲𝗍𝗶𝗃 Law. We serve families in New York and New Jersey, and our mission is to bring peace of mind to families dealing with their estate plan and/or probate administration. If you need help moving through the process, you can reach out for a free consultation at yourplanningattorney.com. If you found this helpful, we would appreciate it if you like, share, and drop your questions. You don't have to go through probate alone. Take care.